Good people enter relationships with genuine intentions. They are not looking for someone to control, manipulate, or use. They simply want to share their heart with another person and build something meaningful. They believe in honesty, loyalty, and commitment. Because they love sincerely, they often assume others feel the same way. Unfortunately, not everyone approaches love with the same level of sincerity. When expectations meet reality, good people are often the ones left feeling confused and hurt. One reason good people get hurt is because they tend to see the best in others. Even when warning signs appear, they focus on positive qualities instead of negative behaviors. They convince themselves that people can change if given enough love, patience, and understanding. While optimism is a beautiful trait, it can sometimes blind them to reality. By ignoring red flags, they stay in situations that slowly damage their emotional well-being. Good people often confuse potential with reality. They fall in love with who someone could become instead of accepting who that person truly is. They imagine a future where everything improves, where promises are kept, and where effort is returned equally. This hope keeps them holding on even when the relationship is no longer healthy. Over time, they become attached to a dream rather than the truth standing in front of them. Another reason good people get hurt is because they forgive too easily. They believe everyone deserves another chance. When someone apologizes, they want to believe the apology is genuine. They choose compassion over resentment and understanding over revenge. While forgiveness is powerful, endless forgiveness can sometimes invite repeated disappointment. Some people mistake kindness for weakness and continue behaviors that cause pain. Good people often become emotional caretakers in relationships. They spend their energy fixing problems, comforting their partner, and carrying emotional burdens that do not belong to them. They give support whenever it is needed, even when nobody is supporting them in return. Because they are focused on helping others, they forget to ask whether their own needs are being met. Eventually, this imbalance creates emotional exhaustion. Many good people struggle to set boundaries. They fear that saying no will disappoint someone they care about. They worry that protecting themselves might appear selfish. As a result, they continue giving more time, more energy, and more patience than they can realistically afford. Without boundaries, even the strongest heart can become overwhelmed. Love should never require someone to abandon their own well-being. The hardest truth is that good people often stay too long. They stay because they remember the good memories. They stay because they believe things can improve. They stay because leaving feels like giving up. But sometimes the greatest act of self-respect is knowing when to walk away. Holding on to something unhealthy only prolongs the pain and delays healing. Heartbreak changes good people in ways they never expected. It teaches them lessons that comfort never could. Through disappointment, they learn the importance of self-worth. Through betrayal, they learn the value of trust. Through loss, they discover their own strength. Although these lessons are painful, they help transform a wounded heart into a wiser one. With time, good people begin to understand that love is not about sacrificing everything. Healthy love requires effort from both sides. It requires respect, honesty, communication, and mutual care. A relationship cannot survive on the efforts of one person alone. When both partners invest equally, love becomes a source of peace instead of pain. The truth is that good people do not get hurt because they love too much. They get hurt because they often give their trust to the wrong people for too long. But every experience teaches them something valuable. They become stronger, wiser, and more aware of what they truly deserve. And when they finally find someone who values their kindness, their love becomes their greatest strength instead of their greatest weakness.